Hi, I'm Alexey, and this is A Day in My Life. We are in my art room. I am 15 years old. A typical day in my life is waking up and then, doing homework and then practicing drums. After that, it's like drawing or just like browsing on my phone or texting with friends and sometimes reading. Usually when I have gigs coming up, I would put off drawing for just a little bit so that I could focus on learning songs or practicing with the bands and whatnot. I enjoy painting for the same reason I enjoy playing drums. A lot of it is emotion, and both of them connect to me really well. When I first learned how to play drums, I did have a teacher for 1.5 years, but then after that, I learned by myself by watching YouTube or watching other drummers and just doing it for experience. So painting was also like that. I did not have a teacher to teach me anything, so I went on YouTube and I looked at how people would draw, and then I would just copy off of that. So yeah, that's me right there. I drew myself right there. This one and then that one up top were the hardest and the longest drawings I have up here, mainly because there was a bunch of line art that I had to do, and there was just a bunch of tiny little details that I had to pay attention to. Because I'm a person who really likes a bunch of drawings put together, so I feel really happy with this whole thing I have, because it's also over the years. So I've had drawings from when I'm 12 and then 13 and then 14 and then 15. So that makes me feel happy about this. For breakfast, I usually just eat cereal or oatmeal. I don't like heavy meals, so I just have something small like oatmeal. And then for lunch, it would be maybe just a cup of rice. And then for dinner, it's also rice. My favorite food in general is noodles. I mean, I always eat noodles, whether it be ramen or Filipino noodle called pancit, kimchi noodles, which is Korean noodles that I really love. I have a bunch of my clothes for performance and then just casual stuff. And then over here, I've got stuffed animals and then bracelets right over here and a bunch of shoes. Yeah. This is my drum room. A drummer always needs their drumsticks. And it's always smart to have 2 pairs, because if one pair breaks, you need another one. In my lifetime, I've probably went through 1,000 pair of drumsticks that were broken. This is my hand filled with blisters. This one has more blisters than my right hand.
Why is that?
I have no idea. You always have to make sure everything is, tight and, they're not going to fall apart before you play, because that's not fun if a cymbal falls on you. So when I was 5 years old, I was watching TV and there's a boy drummer on TV, and I decided that I wanted to be a drummer, and I even thought that I wanted to be better than him. And so I told my parents that I wanted to be a drummer, and my parents obviously told me no. And they thought that drumming wasn't a girl's sport. So they were trying to get me into piano or violin or something that was more feminine. And I really wasn't having it, honestly. So I just kept bugging them. I kept bugging them that I wanted to be a drummer, and then they finally gave in when I was 7. But I had to promise them that I would join a music competition that was 6 months away. So I learned how to play drums within 6 months. I joined the contest and I ended up winning it. I dream about touring the world to showcase my talent all over the world, whether it be art or drumming. I just want to, go out there and to explore the world. Drumming makes me feel cool, it makes me feel strong, it makes me feel powerful. And if a boy is able to do something, then girls could do it too. And girls might do it better.